Hello, I'm Nick Johnson, and today I want to talk to you about tornadoes and how they form. But first, I just want to talk about the devastation that can come with a tornado. Being from the Midwest, I've grown up and you just kind of grow up around tornadoes and know what to expect with them. Some people from the West Coast and East Coast, they don't know, because tornadoes often occur in Tornado Alley, which is right up the center of the United States. For example, here in Missouri, this goes to show the devastation a tornado can bring. As you can see right here, that's the path of the tornado. Just absolute devastation. Those used to be homes and buildings right there, and now it's wiped out. That's because tornadoes can spin up to 200 miles an hour and be up to 10 miles wide. They're just massive. And they obviously bring complete devastation when they hit. One of the scariest parts is that you're not going to see a tornado coming. The tornado is not going to be visible as the big black gray cloud, as we all know it, the funnel cloud. You're not going to see that until it picks up debris and starts throwing that debris everywhere. That's why they're so deadly. But we can see the storm cell coming. When you have cold temperatures with low humidity at high altitudes coming to the east, and then high temperatures, high humidity at low altitude coming like this, they're going to collide. As you can see right here, this is the cold temperatures up here, and this is the high temperatures down here. Once they collide, that cold temperature is going to trap that high temperature, and it's not going to be able to, the high temperature is not going to be able to come up. Because heat normally rises. That's the natural thing for it to do. So when that heat's not able to rise, it's going to keep gaining pressure and gaining heat from the ground as well. And that heat's going to shoot up, and finally it's going to break through that cold atmosphere above. And when that happens, it's going to start rotating and build a funnel cloud. And that's going to bring that funnel down, and it's going to spin and just be absolutely chaotic. There's also another theory that a reason it happens is high altitude winds. Say at 10,000 feet there's 25 mile per hour winds, and at 5,000 feet there's 15 mile per hour winds. That's also going to create that tornado version, but typically it's going to be caused from high humidity, different temperatures colliding in the storm cell. And you're going to be able to notice this because when that high temperature, high pressure goes up through the cloud, it's going to get really calm and there's going to be no wind. This is what they call the calm before the storm. That's why, it's going to be hailing, lightning, raining, complete chaos, and then that high temperature is going to go through the top of the cloud, bust through that cold zone, and it's just going to be silent. And then all of a sudden it's going to bring up, here comes that funnel cloud. You're not going to be able to see it coming, and that's when, once again, if we're not prepared for it, this can be what happens. And we're trying to avoid that at all costs. Because as you know, being from Nebraska, we've seen recently the damage in Pilger, and that's what happens when a tornado really comes out of nowhere and you're not prepared for it. And if you are not prepared, bad things are going to happen. So that's why we try and establish kind of the ground rules of how we're going to be able to be prepared for them tornadoes to come. Thank you for your time.